Yeah. Eagles Way of Boxing Monday. Let's go. Oh no, this ended up being a little. There would end up being some BS right there. So that's all that was. I thought it was something important, phone call, but it wasn't. Well, we'll see. Yeah, Sir Hussein, let's go, baby.
Are you looking? Would you be looking for a stoppage then, Errol? Is that what you're telling me, that you'd stop him? Or would you rather beat him up for 12 rounds?
Nah, definitely. If that guy, if the Russian dude, whoever we fought, could knock him down or to drop him, I definitely have a great chance to stop him. I think he's been hurt by Gamboa too, so I definitely have a great chance to stop him. But I respect his skill set. He got good skills, but I think I definitely stop him, especially how focused I am right now. Because usually even the Sean Porter fight, I was blown up to. But at the same time today, I feel like I watched Terrence Crawford.
You think you'll wash him?
Yeah, I feel like I'll beat him.
You say I look stressed? Maybe I'm stressed, brother. I'm stressed out.
Would you be looking for a stoppage then, Errol? Is that what you're telling me, that you'd stop him? Or would you rather beat him up for 12 rounds?
Nah, do your thing, man. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing, man. If you need to talk, If you need to harass Eagle, man, y'all already know I'm already here, man. I got the skin, man. I'm already here for it, man. I'm here for the abuse, you know. I'm here for all the abusive language, all the abusive talk. Yeah, I'm already here for that, man. You know what I mean? You guys are already family, so it's different. You know what I mean? So you guys are here. So I'm looking for other people I'm looking for morons. Make sure I don't get a headache. Let me put my orange. I got these orange. I just picked these up, brother. I found this company. They make everything out of wood. See? Orange lens. They look spacey. Yeah, but they make everything they make everything out of wood, man. They got watches and all that. So it's nice to wear, you know, woods and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, but whatever. It is how it is. Yeah. No, I now you know what? I could actually be stressed though. I mean, because I was just thinking back. You know what I mean? Because I could have left my house at any time. You know what I mean? To just go, because I don't really have like, I make my own schedule up. Most of the time I make up my own schedule. So I could have just left the house at any time and I just was messing around. Kind of got out the house late. So I get 500 feet. I'm going to say like about 500. So about 500 feet, maybe not even 500 feet from the house, man. Not even 500 feet. One of the worst accidents that I didn't get to see, but had happened out just 500 feet from the house. And this on the street, you mind, that I'm trying to put it in perspective. I'm trying to put the speed in perspective because I don't know if you know like miles per hour or nothing like that. So, okay, so this street is maybe a little bit over 60 kilometers per hour, which is that's not really fast, right? So let's say it's 60 at the most. This is at the very most is 60. You know what? I don't even know the story, brother. 64. Let's say, for instance, 65 kilometers per hour at most. This is at very most, and this is where you should be going. I mean, you could go 35, 40. You know, you can go 60 kilometers per hour on the street because it has barriers and all that. But it also has like little shops and stuff. This is like 500 feet from right here. This back this way. So it's crazy when I think about it. Somehow a car that was flying, it must have been going very fast. He got airborne and he left I would say he left at least 3 cars totaled in a parking lot. At least 3 cars totaled. One of them was turned 45 degrees to the right. That's how much damage it did, because he must have went up in there. He came down. The one next to him, and that car also, the whole hood from the front was tore completely off. It wasn't even on the car. It was just upside down. Another car over here had like smashed hood, smashed windows. And the other car was like kind of, it was twisted too. But these cars are all twisted up. And the thing about it, his car is a blue car. His car was laying in the hood and top were facing the street. I'm like, how in the hell is this? How is it possible that his car is laying on his side after all that damage? So he damaged like 4 or 5 cars. It was like about 10 cop cars out there. And some of them are still over there. It's been like 2 days now. And some of the cars, like the totaled cars, they didn't even tow them. I guess they're not even worth towing. They're just leaving them there. Like, I think they're going to make the owner tow them. You know what I mean? They're going to make the owners tow the cars, but I know Gil works on cars, But that's effed up, man. You imagine you going to a place to go buy some vegetables or something, or sandwich or whatever you're doing, and you come out, salute to Gildo, and you come out and your car is completely totaled. And this car, it looked like it was no damage, like on the, because it wasn't. His car was just damaged on the side that he landed. So he landed like this, sideways, on top of all these cars. And somehow, as he landed at an angle and smashed these cars up, he just slid off of the top of all the cars that he damaged, maybe 6 cars, I'm not sure, and just landed on his side. I'm not sure if he made it, but the damage that he did, it looked like he might have made it, but you can't tell because you can fracture the inside of your body when you if you're in a car like that, especially if you have the windows rolled up. This is only like 500 feet from my house, Gil. 500 feet, man, and I could have left out there. I could have been out there on the road at the same time and got demolished by this guy. But evidently, like I said, Gil knows what it is. Like 40 miles an hour is a little bit different. So we're close to like 60. So that's like about 66 kilometers per hour. That's the maximum speed on this divided highway. And somehow this guy managed to get in the air because the car looked perfect. I was like, are you kidding me? No scratches, no nothing. But that was the top, the hood, and the top, the hood, and the trunk. Because when he landed like this, with this part, the front part of the car was still facing the street, but the parking lot is off to the side. So he went up, he came down somehow and crushed. Like one of the cars, the frame is bent and everything. It wasn't even that new of a car. So the frame is all bent up. So there's no need of towing that shit and paying for it. I wouldn't pay to get it towed. I'll wait for his insurance company. So y'all get this shit towed. Y'all just replace, because that has to be a replacement. That's total. And matter of fact, the other car with the crushed in hood too, that's total too. Anytime your hoods and shit is crushed in like that, it's total. It doesn't always have to be the frame because they're not going to put all that shit together. That's way too much money. It's not always just the frame. If you take off somebody's if you take the top of somebody's cars off, they probably going to just total that shit. Because you got to redo everything. You might have to redo the whole, like not just side panels. You might have to just redo everything. Because it depends on where it breaks off at. And, and some of that's going to bend like quarter panels and everything else, man. That was like, ooh. I was like, damn, I could have been out in that shit, man. I was, just seeing it makes you this. It was, just seeing that shit, it was so surreal because of the nature of the accident. And I see you out there, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, more salute, brother. Because the nature of the accident and then where it was at. Like, you expect shit like that on high speed, like, high speed highways and freeways and shit like that, and maybe tollways. You might expect that because then you're talking 120 kilometers, 140 kilometers, stuff like that. But not on the street where you got kids running across the street and shit. Not like that. I was like, what the F was he thinking? Or what because I don't know. I'm not going to judge. Could have been elderly. I kind of doubt it. I think that was somebody running from the law. That's all I can say, man. Shit. I almost backed into somebody too, man. They didn't have the lights on. I was backing up in the parking lot. They just kept coming. And then they have the nerve to honk their horn. And I'm backing up slow. I'm like, you're an idiot. Almost got like 3 or 4 accidents. These people are just crazy. People are just going through red lights and stuff. I'm like, why are people going through so many red lights right now? I mean, I'm not talking about just barely missing, like it's yellow and you're going through the intersection that turns red. Not that. I'm talking about, I've seen people go through red lights that have the light had already changed like 10, 15 seconds and they're going through them. Something's wrong with people today, man. Like way worse than I've ever noticed. But that's just crazy, man. I got to drive past there and just look at the reminder of this one car, because the one that's twisted in half is still sitting there. So I don't know. It might have been, and I hopefully nobody was in those cars, especially that twisted up one. Hopefully nobody was in that car, because I don't think they made it. A car landing on you, that's some Hollywood type of police chase type of shit that they have on Hollywood, and the guy gets out the car and runs. That's not normal shit. That's not shit that you see like you're not going to see stuff like that. That was crazy. But anyway, y'all sir who say salute to Eagle. Y'all sir, good. You good, Eagle? You look a little bit stressed today. He said I won't fuck about today. He laughing out loud. No, that's not gonna happen. Especially Gil Coles is here. So if we find a subject that we can laugh about, y'all gonna be laughing for sure. Everyone make it out alive. I'm not even 100% sure. Okay, you do have 100. Okay, you do have miles per hour there in the UK. Okay, about 50 miles per hour, I think. Yeah, they must have been going a lot farther than that. But Gil Cole said a salute at y'all sir whose name he put the 100 up there. Y'all sir right back salute fam at Gil Cole's. And then Gil Coles asked me where it was. I said, yeah, about 500 feet from the crib. That's the second thing that was so close to my house. The other one was about 150 feet away, and that was a police chase. 150 feet away, that was a police chase, and they ran into the building. God, these people they sick. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. He said, salute, brother. He said, listen in a while. He said, I am always weary of driving these days. Yeah, you have to be, man, because people are like insane. They insane, man. I mean, that's just what it is. They just insane. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. Y'all sir Hussein. He said, salute, bro. And then again, y'all sir is right back. Salute, bro. Salute, fam. At Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. Bruce Gas again at Gil Coles. Peace G. Gil Coles, Bruce 100, Gil Coles, Eagle Webb, almost backed into somebody and he mad. Yeah, almost backed into somebody, I'm mad. Because it was dark out there and they see the backup lights. You know what I mean? See, this is the point, Gil, is enough of my car was showing to where all they had to do was stop and just go around or just stop. And they wasn't even going fast. They was going slow enough to react. You know what I mean? I could see if they were speeding. I'm in a parking lot. They're in a parking lot. The speed in the parking lot only 5 miles an hour. Hell yeah, I'm mad, brother. Gil make it seem like it's unheard. Oh, that's unheard of. You shouldn't be mad. Yeah, I was mad. Because they had enough time to stop. You know when you just backing up slow and somebody's coming slow, they stop. Because I'm out, half of the car is already backed up. So why not just stop? Because half the car is backed up. You're not in a highway. You're not in a freeway. You're in a parking lot. And so I drove back in because I drove back in and then I ended up getting behind them. And then this idiot almost gets into another accident. I said, this is just an idiot. You know? The one that bothers me the most, Gil Coles, talking to Gil now. Everybody can respond though. The one that bothers me the most is when you're at the four-way. The four-way is like 4 stop signs, right? And you're trying to tell somebody to come on, go ahead. You got there first, but you don't trust them. And you're like, you just go on, yeah, go ahead, man. Like you honk the horn, like, yeah, go ahead, you go. And they still just sit there. They just sit there. They sit there. They was looking at you when you went like this. But then after you went like this, they turned their head straight like they can't see you no more. Like, motherfucker, you just see me go like this? What the F? If I just did this shit, that means go. And then they just wait. And then you start going and they want to go. I'm like, come on. That's the worst. I can't stand when people do that. No, you go. No, you go. And then no, I'm going. After I just stop being nice, I just start trying to follow the rules. And hopefully somebody won't just run the red light. The funniest one I heard, man, this comedian, it was stupid. Was it a comedian? I don't even know if it was a comedian. But anyway, a guy got pulled over. He was at a stop sign. He got pulled over, right? And he got pulled over. Yeah, he was telling the story. He said he got pulled over. He drove. Then he drives off, and then the cop pulls him over. He said, "Why?" He said, "Why you pulled me over?" He said, "Because I." He said, "Because I." He said, "Because I stopped. I was stopped too long at the. I had to stop at the stop signal. At the stop sign. He said he was waiting. He said, "Yeah, I was waiting for it." He said, "I was waiting for it to turn green." So he's waiting for the stop sign to turn green, man. Y'all got to stop doing all this. Y'all got to stop doing the heavy shit, man. I see you out there, Derek Bailey and Surf Flame. I see y'all, man. But no, y'all got to stop that, man. Stop smoking that shit to where it affects you, where you stopping at stop signs and you waiting for the stop sign to turn green. Stop signs don't turn green, brother. That's television. That's some fantasy shit. They don't turn green, brother. Y'all wrong for that, though. That shit had me dying when I was like, oh, wow. Because I seen people I'm just saying. I've been around people that get overexcited when they blaze up. Because I guess when you blaze up, I guess it excites all your senses, but it makes you like kind of slow, but at the same time it excites your senses. Like food never tasted so good. For me, food never tasted so good when one of the loved ones had made it and they just like, they put their feet off in there. Like, God, dang, there's some good food. Yeah, I told you I had this girl, man, this Cajun girl that cooks so good, man. I just shake. You be eating that food, you be shaking your head at the same time. Like, girl, I want to hit you. You want to punch her because, you didn't meet her in time. Like, I just met you right now. You cooking like that? I've been wasting my, I've been wasting my palate. I've been wasting my palate on people who can't cook. But anyway, D to the Bailey, salute Ed Sir Flame again. But D to the Bailey came, he said, salute to Eagles Way of Boxing. Also, he said, salute to Gil Coles and salute to Yao Sir Hussein. Derek Bailey, salute to Bruce Gas, Boston Jazz, and more. I said Gas, yeah. Sir Flame said, salute to Eagles Way of, and salute to the chat. And as always, he said, to jab that like button. He said, all y'all neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles Way of Boxing. Got to fire up good with the 100. Of course, he always got to have that glove up there. And then we finish off with them things just in case. Just in case you don't know. In case you don't know, now you're going to end up knowing. Yeah, we got nothing but talk. This is October now. We're in October 3rd, man. What's going on in October, man? Don't be surprised if I get a call, man, because they got my Whipposaurus, man, off in the shop right now. They updating some kind of software in my Whipposaurus, so I got to go pick him up. Yeah, they sprung me a loaner. I'm just like, I ain't really feeling the loaner. Everybody like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, I ain't really feeling that one. The steering wheel, my hand is big as the steering wheel. I'm like, man, come on, really? We gotta do something else, man. It's all fancy inside, you know that new, not just my shit is new, but this is like new, fresh off the press, new. Got that smell, that little nasty, that smell that cars have. There's some people like, oh, I like this new car smell. No, I like a clean car smell. Not new, clean. If it smells clean, I like that smell clean. But that shit kind of smelled kind of like chemicals, like to me. It smells kind of like chemicals. I don't like that shit. But anyway, I got the car, and I can't, I'm just not, I'm a wide body, so I ain't feeling that comfortable in there because I'm kind of wide. I like to, I was looking at an X5 or something? And my shoulders all hanging out the window. I said, I can't drive in this. I said, it looked nice. I see a lot of people in them, but I can't fit. I can't fit in your car comfortable, man. I said, oh, I can't fit in the seat. There ain't no need of me trying to get the car. I said, get that. Yeah, let me look at something else. But now they invented an X7. I saw one. I'm not necessarily saying that it looks that good, but I'm going to go check one out. But Gil Coles is at Derek Bailey with the 100. Sir Flame right back. Salute at Y'all Sir Hussein. Sir Flame is at Derek Bailey. And Y'all Sir right back at Fam at Derek Bailey and Sir Flame. He hit them both. And then Derek Bailey uppercutted Sir Flame with the salute. And then Gil Coles also gave him that uppercut with the 100 on Sir Flame. Yeah, Sir Flame salute to Gil Coles. He said, oh, quick draw McGill. Yeah, quick draw McGill. Yeah, Gil used to be so fast on them. When they come in here, Gil said, no, we ain't having that today, partner. We ain't having that today. You go ahead and have a seat outside or something. Time your ass out. Come in here starting shit in Eagles Web. Now, we have had a couple of more subs. I don't know if they scared of y'all or something like that, but they still haven't dropped down yet. But eventually they will. They're trying to get used to the show. They making sure ain't no kind of shenanigans going on, but there's always some kind of shenanigans. Y'all sir said he's looking out for me today, Derek. He said that he's not gonna fuck about today. You believe him? I said, no, I don't believe your shit because Gil's in here. So if we come up with something, like if we come up with one subject, you're going to definitely do the fuck about. Oh, wow. Oh, Derek asked you, they had the overseas game. Did you go to the Vikings game at Y'all Sir Hussein? Yep. Y'all Sir right back. He said, oh, okay, no, Derek. Was it around this way? Yeah. Yeah. They played the Giants. There next weekend at Y'all Sir, go on back. Sir Flame said, fuck football. He said, my bet was destroyed by 1 damn yard. He said Mahone needed to get 250. He got 249. That's the setup. They got Sir Flame. They had Sir Flame. Sir Flame was slipping. He said, "Oh, no, that's gonna be easy." Sir Flame, your eyes got big. You was like, you was already celebrating steak. You was already celebrating steak season, and Mahone screwed you for 1 yard. Yeah, so I said I might look into it at Derek Bay if the tickets are cheap. You know that only cars and clothes and his girl he gonna spend money on. He said I'll go once for the experience alone. He said 100. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. Yeah, Tottenham Stadium at y'all, sir. There we go. London sides at Derek Bay. Yeah, X5s are nice as F. Y'all, sir said yeah, but I can't fit into the shit, man. The steering wheel, when I drive, the steering wheel has to be nice. That's why I always drive trucks, though, because the steering wheel has to be big. And I got to have room. I got to have elbow room on both sides, man. I don't want to feel like I got to knock somebody off me, like, get the fuck up off me. I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like, okay, it's comfortable. Okay, I can bump it. Like, I can touch it. Like, if I put my arm, I want to be able to put my arm, my elbow hang out the window a little bit, but I don't want to feel like I'm like this, like I'm in a fucking box. F that. That car I got out there right now, they gave me this car. They gave me a RX, something like that, a RX. I don't like it. The brakes are touchy. I'm gonna tell you everything I don't like, but a couple of things I don't like about it. The brakes are extra touchy, and I'm talking about feather touchy. I'm like, I never had brakes that were like that. I'm not exaggerating with y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, the brakes are like freaking less than a half a pound of pressure. Less than a half a pound of pressure. Them shits is like, it's like slamming the brakes on. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to stop the car with my toe. I can't use my whole foot. If I just put my foot on the brake, I'm flying through the windshield. I'm like, that's too much. Now, the plus of it is it's fast as F. It is fast. It takes off real fast, but the downfall is the brakes and the size, and then where the instruments are, like the steering wheel. So it's about 4 things I don't like. So that's enough. 4 things is enough for me not to mess with it. Yeah. But y'all sort of like that X5. Oh yeah, so yeah, you got the X6. I just barely have you seen. Do you guys got an X7 over there? I just barely saw this one. Gil, have you ever seen the X7? That's the first time I saw one. I saw 2 in a row. I saw one day, and then I said another one. I said okay, so there they got these out. Yep. Yeah. Derek said I don't understand why they're trying to get the NFL in UK. American football would never be as big as football in the UK at y'all, sir. Nope. But you know what, though? It's all money, brother. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It makes money because it makes money. That's a good statement, huh? It makes sense because it makes money. Anywhere they sell that NFL team, because fans want it, and they want to introduce it. They're not just introducing it because fans watch NFL. It'd be nice if we get a couple of games over here. And they advertise it, you know what I mean? And then they put it out, so, okay, we're going to have it. And they sell out. They sell out, and they make probably twice as much as they make over here. And maybe not even through ticket prices, through memorabilia and shit like that, shirts and all that. They probably make a lot of money that way. But Sir crying, and then y'all, Sir Hussein, 100% at Derek. He said if they can make some good money, putting on friendlies, he said, why not? Exactly what I was saying, yep. They said, I saw a nice X5 the other day, but it has a salvage title. So I will send you a picture of it. Okay. Don't tell me it's white. Everything I got to get is white now. Yeah, I like them. I just can't fit inside of them. I like them, though. I just can't fit that. I can't fit in that shit. They're just too small, man. It's too snug. Yeah, but I like them, though. I like them. They're pretty cool. They look better than that damn, what is it? Than that G series for Mercedes. They you know what, they cheat you. The Mercedes, I remember when they used to have that M. Remember they had that M? Remember they had the M class? The SUV M class, it was more square, it was higher up. Now this little one they got the B series. So it starts off with an A. So they go from A which is little. That's like a little sedan. Then moves up to B, which is like a little, kind of a hatchback. Then it moves up to C, which is a little sharper. And then they go up to the E, and then they got the G. The G is it's a ripoff, but the only thing, see, because you got that 63, which is a good engine, man. That shit sounds good. But they cheat you out of some horsepowers, and you end up with a 53. Because you want to save that 15, 20,000, so you end up with the 53 instead of the 63. I don't know that much about them engines, but I've driven them, and I know that 63, that shit got some guts to it. The AMG, the 63 got some guts to it. That shit got some guts, man. When you hit the gas, it got guts in it. Yeah. Derek said, "Oh, I guess so, y'all, sir." Oh, let me see. This shit's trying to run up on me. How far did it go up? I know y'all, sir, was talking to me. But y'all, sir, okay, y'all, sir, we're out there. Oh, yeah, Derek said, "Oh," he said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Eagle need a moment." At y'all, sir, Hussein. Yeah, I need a moment, man, because shit, I wanted that damn car, man. You don't know I wanted that car, man. Derek may say I don't want to hear nothing about that fight anymore at Gil Cole's, yeah. Sir Flame said, "Okay, laughing my ass as an Eagle stopping like the Flintstones." Yeah, man, that shit ain't even funny, brother. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, man. So this is what I do, man. If I get a loaner car, if I rent a car, I don't go nowhere, brother. I take the car and I move it out of the park, out of the parking space. This is just my routine. And I put it parallel. So I take it out the spots and I make it parallel. I put the shit in park. After I put it in park, I get all my shit together. Like I set up the mirrors. I set up the rear view mirror. I set my music up. You know what I mean? Because they got Bluetooth now. So I want to be able to have my music. I want to be able to talk on the phone in the car. So I set all that shit up. And so I'm sitting in the middle of the parking lot, and I just hit the gas just a little bit, also, and I get to the stop sign or to the street, and I just touch the brakes a little bit. I mean, a little bit. I damn near go flying through the windshield. So I'm practicing going down the street before I get to the highway. I said, let me practice on these brakes. I said, something wrong with these brakes. And so I take off, and I just barely, I'm talking about the pressure is so light. I'm telling you, the pressure was so light, man. I'm like, oh, shit. I said, I don't like these brakes. And if I have to emergency stop, because automatically your body makes you slam the brakes a little bit. If I slam the brakes, I'm going through the windshield. So I don't like that shit at all. I don't like it. I'm surprised nobody's had an accident in that shit. That's too much, brother, touching it. Because I was just telling everybody, I was told Gil and y'all, sir, was in here. You guys, sir, you wasn't in here yet. Bruce was listening in the background, and Derek wasn't here. Just 500 feet from the crib, there was an accident on the road where the speed limit is either 35 or 40. Somebody went airborne and came down and totaled like about 5 or 6 cars. For sure, at least 3 of them are just wrecks now. They're not going to be salvage titles. They're just going to be wreck titles. Twisted frame, all that shit. He went up and came down, and his whole car was facing it was sideways, and nothing was dented, but he destroyed all those cars. And it's only, you think about 35 miles an hour. How far? And they're off in the parking lot. How much in the air do you have to get? So he must have been airborne. I don't even know how you do that shit without a ramp. How do you get airborne like that? You hit a curb. I've seen people hit curbs and just go up a little bit. Just go up. But sideways, that shit, I could have been out there, brother. Good thing I didn't. I'm right here with y'all, man. Yeah. See, and you said you wasn't going to start you said you wasn't going to do no F about y'all, sir. See, you can't help yourself, brother. You held that shit in for a few minutes. I don't expect Sir Flame to hold nothing in. But I thought you was going to hold it in, brother. You couldn't even hold it in. You got to get on Eagle right away. But sir, with the Flintstone stop, that shit's crazy though. Yeah, the Flintstone stop. She had my ass flying through the window. Yep. Yeah, sir. He said, yeah, that X7 been out around this way for a little while now. Okay. X7 is like a bigger more luxurious version of the X5. Yeah, but Eagle might be able to get his ass up in there. So I'm gonna go check it out. They gonna try to rip me off and try to sell it to me for, you know, $20,000 above sticker or something. But I'm not having that shit. Yeah. Derek Bay said, yeah, it must be. He said, I was wondering how many Americans were over there also. But maybe the UK is starting to enjoy it. Or they just going out at y'all, sir. Yeah, the people like to do shit like that. Oh, look at y'all, sir, at Derek with the in-between jokes. He said at Derek, he said, yeah, we giving Eagle a break today. Yeah. Oh, Derek said it was white. I told you it was white. Yeah. But Gil Cole said to Derek Bates, yeah, I haven't been keeping up on it myself. He said, I remember hearing November 19th. Now nothing. Yeah, it's all bullshit. I told you I don't believe that shit. If I don't see, like Gil, I told everybody, I said, look, if I don't see the flyer, I don't see the banners, I'm not hanging my hat on nothing nobody says in this shit. I'm not hanging my hat on nothing. Shakur Stevenson, y'all can love him. Y'all can love Bud. Y'all can love Earl. Y'all can love all of them. But if they ain't got no banner, ask them. Start asking that shit. Going to their regular. I know y'all probably don't follow. Some of y'all might follow them, but shit, get their Instagram, man, and ask them the question. When y'all gonna put the poster out for the fight? If they don't, if they say they don't know nothing about the poster, then they don't know shit about the fight. Yeah. Yeah, y'all sort of say similar to rugby, but more action-packed in my opinion. Oh, yeah, football way more action-packed. Yeah. Rugby, they just grab the ball and run, huh? Everybody be running. They be having them big old Samoans running everybody over. Yeah, but y'all sort of said people do like it, I reckon. Exactly, Gail Cole, Derek Bay said, they make up dates and then you don't hear anything else. Yeah. Okay, Derek. Okay, Gil said he don't know much about Euro cars. Yeah, you know what? If they would have stopped messing up all the American cars. Hey, Gil. So I'm gonna ask Gil this. This ain't for y'all. This for Gil. So Gil, what they doing with the F-150 now? Did they mess it up? The twin turbos was cool, but I heard they not. What about that Coyote? I don't think they. Yeah, Ford is the best truck in the world, man. I'm sorry. F-150, that's the best truck in the world, man. I don't care what nobody tell y'all. That's the best truck in the world. That's a good ass truck. That and all the Power Stroke, the 6.7 Power Stroke, them some good ass trucks. Cause you're gonna put hundreds of thousands of miles on them trucks. The big trucks, everybody knows that they go millions of miles. People know that. You can buy if you bought like a like not necessarily Cummins, but if you bought a Kenworth or some shit that had 100,000 miles on it, and it was a good price, pick that shit up. Don't even trip. Even if you don't know how to drive it that good, just pick that shit up. I'm going to go and get this. Pick that shit up, man. If you get a great price on it, pick it up. You might need that, man. Go into the hauling business. Go to one of the trucking schools, get in the hauling business, and you got you a rig already. Just do that. I promise you it's going to pay off. Especially if you can get one low mileage. Every once in a while you can get a steal like that. Because them things go for millions of miles, man. Steel. That's freaking steel, man. That's America. That's the real American muscle. The real American muscle comes with our trucks. And somebody might want to disagree with me, and I'm not talking about like the family trucks. Our real muscle comes from our trucks now. Our trucks is like, and believe me, I've seen the European trucks. That's nothing like our trucks. They still go slow motion uphill. But those trucks have a capacity now, y'all, sir. They have a capacity to go 2,000 miles without stopping at a station to get gas or get fuel. And the turbos are different. I mean, they fly uphill now with loaded. I had one flying up a hill on the side of me when I was coming out of Morongo. And I'm like, how in the hell is he staying with me? And he got a load, and he had a load. We still got creepers too, though. Yep. Yeah, but I'm tired of all this fake fight shit, man. If y'all gonna give us fights, give us fights. Yeah. Y'all, sir, said then again he got a bias. He likes the Euro cars, but he got a bias. Yeah, y'all, sir. He said I'm a bit behind. Just had a phone call. Okay, I forward to the live again. 6.3 is a V8 10 turbo. hand-built engine, and the 5.3 is a inline 6 turbocharged, mass-produced on the work lines. Yeah, but the 5.3, I'm not saying, but y'all heard what I was saying. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the 5.3. I'm not saying that it's something really wrong with it. I'm just saying if you okay, so say for instance you never got in the AMG and you never got the 63, but if you got the 53, you're not gonna have a problem with that. Yo, this is fast. It sounds good. But the 6.3, the sound it's deeper. It sounds so much better. Yeah, so I ain't even messed about today, Eagle. Yeah. He said, "Hey, I ain't even mess about." So when you gonna mess about? Because I know you gonna mess about. Sir Flames, he said, "Damn," he said, "that's why you got to get a deuce and a quarter in the old Delta 88." He said, "They straight steel, no dents, just scratches." Yep. Yeah, get that deuce. Yeah, he know about that. What you know about that 225, Sir Flame? Shit, I was a baby, man. I grew up with them, man. They was talking about that deuce 5. Yeah, deuce and a quarter. That's what they call it, deuce and quarter. People don't know that'd be trivia right there. They don't know what a deuce. For 5 Eagle points, what's the other name, Sir Flame? What's the first name of the deuce 5 or the deuce and a quarter? What's the first name on that, brother? Drop that knowledge on him. Show him that you know what you're talking about. If he don't drop it, then y'all can give him a thumbs down, because he got to know the whole name. Anyway, y'all so say I love American cars as well, but they cost way more this way for good ones anyway. Yeah, but yeah, we stopped making the great cars. I don't know. I heard that we had to because of this new electric shit they want us to buy. Man, everybody in my area now, all of them have all kinds of different electric cars, not just Tesla, just all electric shit. I'm like, man, y'all frying yourself in that. I said, I'll be the last one to get one. Or I'll see if it's legal to get that horse and buggy shit. I'll be out there with the horse and buggy. Give me a couple of good horses, I'm good. A couple of good horses in a buggy, I could just to go get my little bit of stuff done. F it. Everybody be looking at me though, like, oh shit, he got the horse and buggy out here today, yo. I ain't trying to mess with no. I'm not trying to sit on top of no nuclear powered batteries. I'm just not trying to sit on top of that shit. Knowing that shit, knowing them frequencies is burning my ass up. If your cell phone burn you up, what you think the car gonna do? It got all that battery power. You sitting there just roasting over. It's like you sitting on top of the sun. You all happy and smiling. Oh yeah, I got my fire going in my car. Yeah, it looked like a fire. It's all warm. It's nice. And your dumb ass is getting fried at the same time at the molecular level. Dummy. Your stupid ass. Jack Benny said you might get blocked asking that. Yeah. But we still got some good products. You know what it really is? I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. And I don't like to say this, and you ladies just popping in or whatever, I don't mean no harm to you, okay? I don't like to F about. Y'all certain them know I don't like to F about. But the problem with cars is just that. It's ladies. That's the problem with any cars. I promise you that's the problem. And y'all think I'm playing. I mean, you think that I'm being insensitive or I'm saying stuff a certain way. I promise you. Anytime I go anywhere to take any car, there's way more women in there than guys. It's always a bunch of girls. Oh, I'm like, God damn, so many girls in there. Why are girls always taking cars to the shop? I'm gonna tell you the number one thing that I found. This is that I found to be true. And I watched my girl do this with her Mercedes. I watched her do it. I watched my girlfriend do this with her Mercedes though. She was never taking her Mercedes to the shop, but she was always putting oil in. And that's what they do. Girls have somebody check the oil. I promise you, I've been around enough of them, and I've seen the same thing. Let's just go get a quart of oil, and they think oil is the remedy to cars engines. No, clean oil is not just oil, but they always just getting oil. Oh, the lights on. Let me get some oil. The lights on. It's too late, but they always getting oil, and they sit. I'm like, God, dang, stop getting oil. Get an oil change. You can get an oil change cheaper now. Oil changes is not, I mean, they start off like real, cheap. I mean, $100, that's not bad, if you can get one. Mine's is probably about, close to $2. But they do. There's cheaper ways I can get an oil change. They make it hard for you to get underneath your car where you can't. They don't want you changing your own shit. That's all it is. But I'm telling you, man, it really is girls. It's not really American made. Sometimes it's girls. Sometimes they'll tell you what it is, like the transmission. They'll tell you what it is. But other than that, I'm telling you, it's girls, man. They just don't. They don't like to take their car to the shop. And yes, there's some shit that like they overdid, like it's like the car is completely out of oil, and they somehow they get it to the shop without it seasoning up, and the mechanic tells me, you know, your car don't have no oil in it, like none. Oh, I was wondering what that smell was. Hello? Of course that's the smell. God dang. Derek said that's what happens to U.S. cars. Sir Flame said I'll check the parts for that. Yeah, come on, Sir Flame, give us the whole name. Yes, you get the thumbs down, brother. Derek said, yeah, I like the F-150. Yeah, F-150, that's the truck, man. Don't mess with that other shit. I'm telling you, man. Anytime somebody see me in my truck, they always like look at. They always like, yeah, I was thinking about that. And they got a truck. They got a Toyota. There's something else, a Ram. They said, yeah, I should have got the 150. I said, yeah, you should have got the one. Why didn't you get the 150? Because you let some salesman slick talk you or whatever, and now you feel stupid. Yeah, but y'all, sir, is that Sir Flame? He said them cars sound like the old Mercedes and BMWs, all steel bodies. Yeah, solid as F cars. But they still got some of those running around too. As F cars, they said when you close the door, they make that distinctive thud sound. He said, I'm looking to get an old project. Yeah, BMW though. Yeah, it's good for anybody to have one. I want one too. I do. I want one. Especially I got a guy that has a shop too. So I definitely want one. Yeah, so if you, okay, Derek said if you find a Kenworth with $100,000, that's a new truck still. Yeah, hell yeah, that's a new truck. People don't know. Okay, Gil said that Coyote engine is a good engine now. Chevy makes a good engine too. Yeah, I'm Ford. When it comes to trucks, I'm only Ford though. I only mess around. I don't even play around. Let me see. I tell you what, I had a truck that was not a Ford, but then again it was a Ford because I had a Mazda B2300, which was just what's the little truck called? A Ford. What's that little car? That little truck. They had the little truck. It was the same as that little. It's still a Ford. It was let me see. What is it? I think it starts with a T. The little truck that Ford had. That's all the B2300 is. It was still a Ford. Yeah, they put that cardio in Mustangs. Raptors. Yeah. Yeah, but they got some of those Raptors are built up too. They got another out here. They have another package for them. And in South they got another package. It depends on what part of the country you are. They have a different package. Up here they have a Roush supercharged package. Roush. You know, Roush that's a big name. Roush. So they have a Roush package here for them. Yeah, them shits is fast. I was in one. I was like, oh shit, this shit is fast. So the girl almost had me. I'm like, nah. They just wanted a little bit too much. No, this is where they was gonna try to beat me on the trade-in. I'm like, nah. I said, y'all ain't no way in the F. Especially when you tell me if I buy a car from you that you're gonna make sure that you maximize my trade-in. And then they didn't try to maximize my trade-in. I said, forget it. I'm not gonna get it. Then I was gonna get the 250 again. I said, nah. The 250 is just way too much. But then again, now I'm starving. And I actually, to be honest, I want the 250 again. I want a 250 or a 350. I want one. Not just the 150. I want the 250 or 350. This lady got one. She said, yeah, I got it. It had 95,000 miles on it. She said, I got a great deal on it. I just started laughing. I was just shaking my head. I said, yeah. I said, you got that 6.7? I said, you got that 6.7? You got that Power Stroke? That Power Stroke ain't going nowhere. I told her. She said, yeah, it right. She said, it right like it's brand new. I said, I know. Because you got a diesel, man. So, but you know what they did too, though? Because when they put diesel, remember they started making these diesel cars? When they made these diesel cars and they put the price up, because diesel used to be the cheapest fuel. And now it's the most expensive. It's a damn shame how they do us, man. They cheat us. They treat us like we ain't nothing, man. Like, yeah, You buying diesels now because you want to save money because you want to get 30, 40 miles a gallon? No, we'll put the diesel up. Give something at the gas station and somebody just put $3.30 of gas in their car. They ain't going nowhere. They just make if they live a few blocks away, Gil, that's where they going. Y'all sir who say so, I told you. You got a day off today. Oh no, cause our first subject we talking about cars right now. We ain't even really bothered with boxing. We talked about the whole Earl thing, and that soured everybody's stomach right there. Yeah, they talking about November 14th. That's all we had, November 19th, and everybody shut down. Like, yeah, they can put a poster out. Eagle said put a poster out. If y'all don't have a poster, y'all not fighting. Derek said, damn, they should have stayed home. Sir Flame said, yeah, I know about that. Well, say it, brother. There you, Gil Cole said it. Give his ass a thumbs down, Gil. He the only one didn't say nothing. Did he say it? Hell no, he didn't say, no, Sir Flame, you fronting, brother. Because Gil Cole's caught your ass. Yeah, Gil Cole's caught you fronting twice. And Derek caught your ass. Electra, that's right. That's what I was waiting on that name. He said, what the F at Gil Cole's like one. He said 1.5 liters this way. If that. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Electra. Yeah. Deuce. Electra, Deuce. Yeah, Sir. Oh, now Derek. Now Sir Flame gonna come out with it. He gonna put Buick on it. Like that's gonna solidify it. Texas. They said it was safe, Eagle. I guess so, brother. Yeah. Y'all sir said because they can't drive properly and they the cars up. He said my wife can't make it one trip to anywhere without curbing the alloys. Yeah, scraping all the shit up. Yeah. And see, and I wasn't even trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I was not trying to get up on, I wasn't trying to, like I told you, ladies, it's not, I'm going off my experience because it happens to me a lot and I just end up shaking my head. Because even my best friend, I'm like, what the F? Oh, yeah, she said, yeah, I'm due for an oil change. I'm like, how far are you over? She said, oh, I'm only 5,000 over. I start shaking my head like, what the F you mean you 5,000 over? I can see 100, maybe 100 ain't nothing. But 5,000 over? Yeah, I got to take it in. I got to get time. Take your shit in. Your car all smelling all oil. You wonder why your car got that smell going. God dang. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sir says he said his girl be like, she be resurfacing his wheels every time she take the whip out. Hey, Derek, every time, y'all sir, look at his car. It have a new look to it every time his wife take it out. She come back and the wheels look different all the time. How much I pay for oil change? I don't know. I just had the paper. Because I just turned the car in. I paid, shit, man, like 200. I think like 200 and something. But you know what? I took it in for something. That's why I got the oil change. I'm not gonna spend that much, brother. I'm gonna just take it to a mechanic. I'm gonna take it to a different shop. I'm not gonna take it to a dealership. They sent me a list, right? Let me read the list out. They sent me a list. Let me get this phone. They sent me a list. I think I still got it out. I'm gonna read y'all the list. Y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be what the F in the F. I'm gonna tell you, yo, this is their recommendations. Look, they so full of shit. This, right? Yeah, let me find this shit. This shit don't make no sense, man. But y'all gonna be like, what? Y'all gonna be like, what the F in the F? Because that's what I was like. I was like, what the F in the F? Are you serious? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Where's it at? Okay, I can't even find the damn thing. But it was in here. It was like, they had so many things on here, brother. You would have been like, nah, I'm good. You would have been straight up like, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. They sent me a list of stuff, man. Oh, okay. I know what it was. It was on text. Let me see. So it told me. Yeah, let me see. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Oh, yeah. So here it is. So ain't a damn thing wrong with my brakes and shit. It says, look, it says recommended front brake pads, remove and replace at 3.5 mm. It doesn't say mines are like that, but they put it. Listen to the price, man. Y'all go crazy. I got all this shit that they want me to do today. $650.89. Okay, so they just want you to like the floor liners. So floor liners, they want you to get floor liners, splash guards, floor mats, deflectors. They want you to get a remote start when I can just have somebody. I can just call somebody and tell them to start the car. You know, I can just tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? I can just okay, just start the car. I can call them and say start the car. Malfunctioning lights is on, $248. That's not me. They're lying. Refinish one wheel. This is for you, y'all, sir. So y'all, sir, for in dollars to refinish one wheel is $119, brother. The same price as a wheel. It's the same price as a wheel. $119. Refinish front bumper. So refinish the front bumper, $614. Refinish the back bumper, $614. This shit they want me to get done. Smog inspection, $108. Windshield repair, one chip, $75. One chip. Do you hear what I said? One chip. So how much that shit add up to for you calculators out there? Did that sound like that was close to like over $3,000? Did that sound like that to y'all? It sounds like it's over $3,000 for me. I'm like, I'm good. F that. I'll take that shit somewhere else. I'm not about to give y'all no $3,000. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Derek said like when it's dead in the middle of winter and cold outside, they will start it up and pull right off 100 miles an hour without allowing the car to warm up. Yeah, especially an older car. They just taking off. I'm watching them, and I watch them do that all day over here too. Because my friend, he got a wife over here, and I watch her. She get in the car, and that car gone. If it wasn't for, she got a couple of kids, if it wasn't for like strapping those kids in, because sometimes she start the car with them, you know, and then strap them in. If it wasn't for them, she'd just take off. Yeah, they do. That's that Cummins diesel, Derek. They have a lot of torque, but that's it. I mean, that's just the start. But they don't pull. I'll tell you what. Even the guy told me at the dealership. He said for instance the 250. He said the reason it's only rated at 14,000 pounds of pulling, because you can see them pull a lot more. You can see them pull commercial trailers behind them. But the reason they have them rated at 14,000 is because anything over 14,000, you got to have a commercial license. Oh, damn. Y'all sir said my wife don't even put her own petrol in. He said I have to get the fucker washed, cleaned, filled up, and maintained. And she drives away any of the cars. She said, I got that. She likes the looks of as a courtesy as well. Sir Flame say the mothership. Yeah, the Cadillac turn and that shit. Yeah, there it is. That's it, Derek. It was a Ranger. So the B2300. Thanks, Derek. So the B2300 is a Ranger. I was like, damn, I couldn't think of the name of it. Yeah, Derek got it. See, my people in here, they be knowing. Al Money, I didn't see you, brother. Yeah, we've been chopping it up, brother. Al Money is up in here. 231 is in the house, y'all. I had to roll way down, man. My shit got stuck. Yep. Not all 4 150s were good. He said the 5.4, the 3 valve was trash. Yeah, some of them weren't that good, but when they made that as trash, the other trucks was even more trashier. So that's why Ford always hit that number one spot. So the car models vary in different parts of the states. No, what they do is y'all said what they want more money out of me and Sir Flame and Derek and Gil. They want all of our money. See, the truck we're talking about, the F-150, that shit's already expensive as F. It's like buying a luxury car. The F-150, I mean, yes, you get like basic hub, disc caps, and no floor mat, no nothing. If it's not just a work truck, because nobody wants to buy a F-150 work exclusive truck with one seat, one bench seat. Nobody wants that. You got to have a double cab. We got to have somebody. We got to have it where people can sit in the back. And as soon as you talk about that, you're you're over 50,000 already. You're already over 50,000, and that's just a blank. You ain't got shit. You get over 50,000 and you don't have shit. You don't have a damn thing over 50,000. So they already know they're gonna try to get us for anywhere in 60s and 70s on up for F-150 to get a good one. But on top of that, if you're an F-150 guy and you want a different engine, so different areas. I'm trying to think if it's Texas. It might be not. It might be over where Derek said. It might be an NC. It might be an NC. They got a different package where they put the superchargers on there. And they got one over there. I forget the name of what they call it over there. This they do Roush over here. Where I live at, the area where I live, they do Roush. Over there they do something else. I don't know what kind they do, but they do a supercharger over there. So that's another 15,000, 20,000. So they get money. They gonna get your ass, but you're not gonna be disappointed with the truck, y'all, sir. These trucks roll like sports cars. I mean, they take off, they burn rubber, all that. And plus, they're practical because you can haul people with you, and you can haul luggage, and you can haul wood or whatever, and you can haul trailers or whatever else. You can pull your house behind one. So the trade-off, and then they look good on top of that. If you can park them in front of a fancy restaurant, everybody's going to look at your truck. Ain't nobody going to look at all the fancy cars. If I go through town, everybody looks at the truck. There could be a Lamborghini right next to the truck. They're not even looking at the Lamborghini. They're looking at the truck. So that's why that's the trade-off. It's worth it that way. Yep. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, they got those too. They got the Roush for Mustangs over there. So you get past like the GT and all that. So the GT, and I think they still got the Cobra after that. So the GT, so you got the base model, you got the GT, and then you got the Cobra, and then you got these little things thrown in between, like the Roush and all that. Yep, you're right about that. Yeah, California cars are different because of the small. Yep. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Gil Coles at Derek Bailey. Only get a Ram if it has a Cummins diesel. The rest are trash. Yeah, the Cummins that's a military diesel. That's the one they use. They use that one a lot in the military as the Cummins. And the ones they got in the military, did you guys know they run off of anything? Al Money, I just not got to him. Yeah, I already said what salute to him, but he said he got Eagles Web, got the fist pound up good with the 100. Yeah. Good to know it, Gil Coach. Yeah. Gil's right about that. The Cummins. The only thing, a lot of people don't like the way the Cummins sounds. That's it. It's loud as F, Derek. That's the only thing about it. It is loud. It's a loud ass engine. So only California laws are different to the rest of the states of Derek Bailey. No. It's just that they make different shit for different areas, man. I live in the state. Gil live in the money state. So they have different. They're gonna have different sports packages down there. I live in a money state. So these money states, states like California, has enough money to. They have more money than some countries have, than a lot of countries have, just the state. And it's only a state. So they overcharge you for everything. Everybody here has to make a certain amount of money. I don't. Shit, I don't make $500,000 a year like these. Everybody up here, you got to make $600,000. You got to make $1 million. And see, I shouldn't even be here. Because you got to make, to live here, you need to be honest, you need to make probably close to $2 million a year to live here. I just get around. I get around it. You know what I mean? I still get what I want. I just get around it. Somehow I've been blessed. I can put it that way. I've been blessed to get around all that shit. Yeah, but everybody said, you're right, Eagle. Now that I think about it, I know a bunch of chicks that engine seized on. See, and I wasn't trying to start no shit because I don't want y'all sir to go in. But y'all sir already went in. But I told y'all sir how much it is. It's only 118, Derek. I mean, y'all sir, to get the wheels done. So you can have your wife drive over here. You can get the wheels done one at a time. It's like 120 a shot, brother. Derek said, y'all sir said they need a man in their life at Derek Bailey. He said, ain't no man letting this woman run a car into the ground like that. Yeah. But sometimes women just run off from you though. They run out there like, I gotta go. Okay. The car I'm not the type that's gonna keep pressing a woman. If I say the car need to be fixed and you keep running your mouth, I'm gonna just say, all right, you good, all right. Yo, sir said the wheel. He said the wheel refurb cost is about the same here. From a good place. Okay, that's dealership. So dealership was offering me, they're offering me at a good price. But you see the ridiculousness of the rest of the shit, though, right? Did you hear the ridiculousness of the rest, though? The rest of the shit? That shit's crazy, right? That's just $648 to just redo the bumper. Are we gonna fix the bumper up, make it look good for a bumper? A bumper is made out of rubberish plastic for $600 and something. I don't even want to buy a whole new bumper for that much money. I'd be mad as hell if I got to spend $600 and something for a piece of plastic. Get the F out of here. Derek said, yeah, women expect that. They will say I need a man to put gas in my car. Yeah. If I got a girl, I got to take care of her car. If I don't take care of her car, I'm gonna hear some shit. Like later on, I'm gonna hear some shit. I already know that. It's like that's automatic. They're gonna automatically hit you with some shit later on. You're gonna be like, oh shit. This Derek, you look at him like this, like, oh, what you do this time? Honey, the car. As soon as they say honey in the car, when they don't even make a sentence sound right, they either say honey the car like that. If they start off something with the and then possessive right after that, the car, like they're kind of making it yours. They're not gonna say my car. If they don't do it that way, they're gonna give you a guess. You never want a woman to tell you guess what happened. Oh shit, what you mean? What you mean guess? Why am I guessing? Why don't you just tell me the F what you did? Because if I'm guessing what happened, you did some shit. Yeah, Derek Bay said, yeah, because I want that Raptor. They run like 100K. Yeah, that Raptor, yeah, that shit expensive. That's what I said. That shit is way expensive. But guess here, Derek, they have them here. They have, see, mine's is called custom. Mine's is called custom built with a K. Custom built. Y'all seen it. So custom built with a K. And so here what they did is they commissioned the custom people to do the Fords at this only one dealership. The dealership that I go to, they do all the lifting. They do all the lifting, they do all the suspension. So they do all that at custom. And then on top of that, so you can have it custom, and then you can get a Rouse package on top of that. You can get a turbocharged Rouse, or you can get a supercharged Rouse. And then on top of that, with the custom package, you already know what it's going. You talk about 100 G's, they're gonna get you for more than that. But they're gonna make you sad because once you drive it, that's the sad part. Because once you drive it, it's like all you doing is start rocking back and forth like shit. That's a lot of money. All you're saying is shit. That's a lot of money. But you be wanting the shit. And I tell you what, it's best for you. Like Derek's talking about the Raptor. It's best for you. Don't even get in a Raptor. Do not test drive a Raptor or any of those, any Rouse or any supercharged truck. Do not test drive one if you don't want to break your back. Do not test drive it. Just test drive something. Just a regular. Just test the 3.5 or the 2.7 twin turbo. Just test drive that. You're gonna have enough fun with that. Because your mods on those is just subtle. You don't have to do very big mods on them. But only test drive those. Do not test drive a Raptor. Because if you test drive a Raptor, that's all you're gonna. Even if you test drive a Rouse or a supercharged, that's all you're gonna think about. Because then you're gonna be on that regretful shit. Yeah, but I wanted the supercharger. That's all you're gonna be talking about. I wanted the supercharger. That's what you're gonna say to yourself. Is I wanted the supercharger. Yep. But you also say, yeah, because I buy and sell cars. My wife thinks it's a part of my job to upgrade, do everything of a car. There, God, there. Yeah, hey, you love the girls for that though. But you know what? There's a way you can talk to them and have them keep it a little bit clean. Because this is another thing that girls do. I'm sorry, girls. This is not Eagle Jump on Girls Day. Is they turn their trunks into closets. 100%. 100%. And I'm not going to say 100% of the women, but I'm saying 100%. I guarantee you it's a whole lot of them that they turn the trunk of their car. Their car looks okay on the inside, but you open that trunk, you can't put a damn thing in there. You can't grocery shop because that whole trunk, sometimes it's organized closet and sometimes it's not. The ones that have an organized closet, that's okay. The ones that just have a disorganized closet, that's, oh my God. And then they trying to find shit and get dressed out their trunk or something. That's too much. Yep. Gil Cole said, y'all, sir, he said, here in Florida, I said, we won't have to have the catalytic converters on our cars. California does, yeah. And that's why we got to put that extra power in our shit. Yep. Yo, sir said I could never, he said I could ever afford to live your way, Eagle. No, I live in a place that's too damn expensive over here. Too damn expensive. And people are cheap too. And I don't blame them for being cheap because it's too damn expensive to live here. Looking out there. $7. So for you, y'all, sir, for 4 liters here, so 4 liters here is like about $7 or more. So every liter here is, so what's that? Divide that by 4. So about $1, about $1.50, $1.75 or plus, $2 per liter is what we're paying here. Yep. Y'all, sir, at Gil Coles, he said your lot's cars must make more power with the less restrictive exhaust, but at the same time louder as well. Does California have noise limitation on cars? Yeah, we have some, but they don't really mess with it. The cars here, don't sleep on these cars here. These cars here are fast, y'all, sir. It ain't no slowing these cars down like that 63 and all that. It's still fast, believe me. That catalyst is not. They make the catalyst so where it doesn't. All you gotta do is put it on a dyno. You'll see. They still putting out some power. They got numbers. They got numbers, and there's ways, because there's ways to get around that catalyst, right? And so what we just do like a couple of soft mods. You know what I mean? We do a couple of soft mods and stuff like that. And we do these little soft mods, and that's enough. That's all we need. Yep. Yeah, Gil Coles is at y'all, sir. He said they have emissions regulations in their state for pollution reasons. Yeah. We can take that stuff off if we want. Also, we don't have to take our cars in for yearly inspections. Yeah, we don't do that no more. As far as like yearly inspections, you take them in based off age. What they did is they realized certain brands of cars just burn clean regardless, and it's just a waste of time. So it used to be every couple of years or every 3 years, depends on what car you have. But my cars are usually new, so they don't. Yeah, I've never. The last time I taken a car in, it's been over 10 years since I've even taken a car in. Yeah. Derek said, yeah, all that good supercharged companies are in California, Rouse, Saline. Yeah, we got to have it. Derek said, destroys everybody, everything else. He said, you're right. Yeah, we got to, like I said, we got to take it. That's why we got to pay for that engine. Yeah. But then again, like I said, the catalyst converters, and plus they're stealing them now. So if they're stealing them, you don't have no catalyst converter, guess what? They can't make you go buy one. And your insurance probably ain't gonna cover it. If your insurance don't cover it, then you just leave it off. Then you go ahead and mod your engine that way. Say, hey, no, somebody stole my catalyst. Catalyst converters are very expensive. They look like mufflers, y'all. So I think I don't know if you guys have those over there. They look like mufflers, but the material that they're made out of, I forget the specific metal and stuff that they're made out of, is so expensive. The catalyst converters cost a lot of money, like a lot. You're talking about over $1,000 plus, like way up, and people are stealing those off of cars. Yep. Yeah, but that's the same as this way with the yearly inspection. We call it MOT at Gil's. He said I got a straight pipe exhaust system on my project car. I have to take it to the hood garages to pass the MOT. Yeah, we do that too. We still do that. But a lot of times, see with us, if you if you mess up, if you mess around and get paperwork saying that you passed the inspection and you didn't, they'll get your ass for that. They'll get the shop. So that's why they don't usually do it here. Yeah, Celine used to make a supercar too. Yep. They had a Mustang too. Yeah, Celine had a Mustang, then they had the Celine. Yeah, you can look that one up. Are they still in catalyst converters out there? Yep. Yep. They still stealing them. 4 liters is like, 680. Okay, so you guys is close to us. You guys about the same. But in Cali is just a lot more. So you got some people in the States just crying over $3 a gallon. $3 and something a gallon, and we're up to like 10 in some parts. That's crazy. $10. You imagine? That means that truck cost me $400 to fill up. Man, y'all hold on a second. That might be they might have my whip ready. Another BS call. Something. See where was that? Yeah. Oh, y'all so say I know all about catalysts. We need to have them bylaws well. Yep. Yeah. But Derek's trying to tell you. He said, y'all, sir. He said, I know they make packages for Mustangs. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Gil, I didn't left Gil out. This guy recently bought a Challenger with that 392 engine to our shop. He was standing there thinking we were supposed to look at the car in amazement. The engine rods are very weak in that car. Yep. Gil just threw the guy. He just broke the guy's complete chops. Derek. Yep. Gil might as well just turn. He just kicked it out. He kicked the guy in the stomach, man. That ain't right, Gil. Y'all could at least played it off a little bit. Okay, that's nice, brother. That's nice. You could at least say that's nice, brother. Damn. He just kicked him in the stomach like, yeah, you bought your 392 in here. Your 392 is trash, man. The rods is all bent. Get out of here with that shit. Gil ain't nothing nice, man. You ain't nothing nice, brother. You could be nicer than that. Teach him how to be nice, Derek. Gil can't be nice. Gil need to take some be nice pills. Yeah. Yep, y'all sir, they steal them out here, man. Oh, they steal them over there too? Yeah, y'all sir said, yeah, people steal the catalysts here too. And shit's cost too much money. They need to make everyone have their car inspected. Say, keep the raggedy car people off the road. Terry say, hey, but you might have a brand new raggedy car, man. I'm telling you, there, I seen a brand new car, brand new, foreign-made car, European-made car. I seen that shit smoking like I don't know what. And I didn't even look. I refused to look to see who was driving it, because I knew who it was gonna be. I didn't want to look, brother. I didn't want to look at her. I said I ain't gonna look. I just said this is a brand new car. This brand new car ain't got no business smoking like this. I said I didn't have to wonder who was driving. Like who's driving this shit? Like I already knew, brother. I said no. Don't even look. Don't even look at her. And this is I'm gonna tell you another thing. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, girls. I've been on girls a lot today. This is another thing that girls do. Is that girls, I'm telling you, girls destroy these cars. And then when they go to sell them or trade them, they're in shock when they don't get like the price that they want. Or they just or if they're just selling it on their own, they ask way too much because that's their baby. The car was their baby. But they abused the shit out their baby. What kind of mom are you going to be? They abused the shit out their baby. They baby barely they barely vacuuming and they eat in their car. Very rarely I'll eat in the car. If I'm eating, I'm parked and I make sure I'm eating something that ain't gonna go on between the seats or smell up the car. But some people, girls don't care. They eat everything in their car. They drive and eat. They eat everything in the car. Okay, that's like I'm all for girls now. So hopefully girls don't get too mad at me. But Derek, right, get them raggedy cars off of the Derek said good business. Yeah, so say, I think they send them out the country. Yeah, They also say they worth a lot of money at Derek Bay. For some reason, they target the hybrids more this way. I don't know whether it's easier or they worth more. I think they target the hybrids because they're just an easier target. Because the electric cars and the hybrids, I think they have a little bit more clearance and stuff. This guy, damn, what was the story? This guy, what he did, he knew they was taking the catalyst converters, so he rigged his to where it shocked the dog. You know, it shocked the hell out of you if you even touch it. I don't know how he had it rigged up, but he had it rigged up to where it was sabotage. You know what I mean? You try to steal this, you're getting shocked. Damn. That's people steal everything though, man. It's just a bunch of thieves, man. You got to expect England and the United States, both countries based off of thievery and stealing anyway. I'm sorry. You can take me down for saying it if you want to. Yeah, but we're not getting the Earl Spence fight. But we did have one fight over the weekend, Friday, and I know you guys got the winner, so I'm not even going to. Damn, I didn't know it was going to be because Neri got the KO. The two Mexican fighters. So Neri got the KO. That was Saturday, and that was the only fight that I knew about. And it was a third round knockout. So he got the KO. Of course, we got Eubanks Jr. coming up. We got Ben coming up. Fundora and Ocampo. And we got Adams and Montiel coming up. That's all this Saturday. So we got a lot of good fights. And then I think the week after that, I think we got the Wilder after that. If I'm not mistaken. I keep saying 19. This 19 is sticking in my mind. But if Wilder does fight, I think it's... okay, so that's... Okay, we got Haney Kambosos. And then Shields. So Shields and Wilder... I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it might be under the same card as Haney. And then we got Russell. So Russell Rodriguez. Good fight. Plant versus Durrell. That might be good. It might be okay. Durrell just might get beat up and that's it. Then we got Sanchez and Negron. So, but we don't know. We got to see how Plant makes a comeback, right? You get your ass beat. When you finally get your ass knocked out, we just got to see what you got left, brother. We got to see what you got left, man. What you got left? What you got left? Huh? What you got left? Nothing. And that'd be cool if somebody talk to a fighter like that. Like somebody talk, like if Durrell talked to Plant like that, if he get a knockdown, or what you got left, man? You're knocking your ass out again. What? I want to see a fighter do that. I want to see a crazy ass fighter just once. Not crazy like, oh, I got the SADS. What kind of disease are they having now? Oh, I got the depression. No, I want to see a crazy, like a talented fighter. This is my thing. There's a few things we need in boxing. But we need one crazy man that talks shit and backs it up. We need one, okay? We need a good guy that talks shit and backs it up. Not necessarily just talk shit. We need a good guy, good family guy that just talk proper all the time. No, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him, but we're gonna get in there, we're gonna do our thing and then whoop ass like that. But we also need the crazy man. I'm not all in the same division, just all over. We need them spread out. And then we need the glass eating type. We need a crazy ass man. And then I'm telling you, we need another Mike Tyson. I'm just saying, we just need another Mike Tyson. We need somebody that, not little Tank. We need somebody bigger than Tank. I would say at least a middleweight. Yeah, we need at least a middleweight type of Mike Tyson. We just need somebody that's just knocking everybody out, to knock your ass out. So those are my four. Those are my dream team of boxing today. That we need that, and you can scatter them in any category except for the lightweight. Nah, for the knockout puncher, we got Tank already. But I need to see somebody. I need to see this crazy talker like this crazy, But he just like he got the street lingo and shit. We need to see his crazy ass. We need to see the mentally crazy one. We need to see the knockout artist, and we need to see the polite boxer. Like, this, he keeps it like, yeah, no, I'm just going to tell him to give praise, giving his praises out to his family and, stuff like that. And he beating people up. That's what we need in boxing. Because then we won't be able to wait again. But all this excuse shit that y'all keep giving us all these excuses, man. Give us some fights. Shit, give us some posters, man. That's our question in Eaglesware from now on. Is the flyer out? Hey, Derek, if they don't have the poster out, brother, and they don't have the flyer out, we ain't trying to hear it. You got to have the poster out the flyers, and we don't want to hear that shit. Yo, sir, said Eagle, you need to see car defense systems in places like South Africa. Them mans have flamethrowers installed on the sides of their cars. God dang. Hey, they not playing over there. You touch my car, you getting, hey, I'm eating supper, and you part of the supper. They frying them. Yeah, different car sales and versus, okay, Marshall in UK, Haney, and Combosas in Australia. Yeah, the card is full. So we got a good weekend. Coming up. I think the Wilder and stuff, I think that was like this weekend too. Let me see. Let me just make sure that all that stuff is this weekend. Okay, that's the 15th. Okay, so the next week. So this weekend we got good fights this weekend, but even better, like the week after that, we got even better. We got a good family guy that backs it. Tyson the Gypsy King. Nah, Tyson is all of them. He's not a knockout artist. He a cheater. He just a big dosser, big mouthpiece. Just canceled the fight. I don't know. He's not, to me, he's not the family oriented. He's just not that. He's not that look for me. He might be that look for you, but he's not that look for me. I would love to see him get, split in half and knocked out properly, which he was the first time he fought Wilder, but, he has that good recouping abilities. But then again, I don't feel that good about Tyson Fury because I don't know, after recovering from that many knockdowns and shit, I don't know him and Wilder. Especially him, because he took like the harder knockdowns. Wilder was just more exhausted when the last one he took. He was dizzy, but Wilder was still gonna get up though. When they stopped the fight, Wilder was gonna still get up. He said, "I'm gonna take more." He would have had to put Wilder, but Wilder would have got hurt bad though if he would have got back up. But Tyson Fury, just both of those guys recovering from all them damaging punches. Yeah. Derek Berry said, "Did you see the video on Fury drunk off his ass trying to catch a cab?" No, I ain't see that one. Yeah, Fury he's believe me, getting drunk like that too, that doesn't help you to being a fighter. That doesn't help you. It doesn't matter. I don't care how strong your Neanderthal gene is. Your Neanderthal gene is only going to take you so far. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll find it. If y'all not going to send me the link, I'll find it. Tyson drinking. I didn't know Tyson drink. I thought he was into something. I thought he was into smelling sauce. Yeah, I thought he was into smelling sauce or something, but he's not. Yeah, but yeah, you got other shows is asking if Spence or Crawford should be mandated to fight Virgil Ortiz. I don't even care. They can fight Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is not going to beat them. Sorry. And if you're a Virgil Ortiz fan, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm not sorry for saying it, but I'm just sorry that you're just a fan and you just don't understand. They not going to beat him. Yeah, I had the clip of Earl talking about, beating up on Bud. Yeah. That would be nice, though, because I do think he is going to beat up on him. I was just waiting for him to say it. He said he gonna punish him. And from what I seen of Earl Spence, that's what he does to fighters. He do punish fighters. He talking about, hey, ain't nothing different. He said, I'm not knocking Bud's skill. He said, Bud real good. He said, but I'm punishing that ass. So that's what you got to do sometime. And I'm sorry about your L, Sir Flame. Sir Flame says he lost by 1 yard because of Mahomes. I like Mahomes, man. But that clip I seen, what I didn't like about Mahomes, damn, here we go. And you guys know I don't really like to talk about this kind of stuff, right? I don't like to talk about this, but, every once in a while it just comes about. So you talk about it. Is that I felt after watching the clip of Mahomes interacting with two different coaches, I think that the brown skinned coach, I think he was a little bit irresponsible with where he was totally like compliant with the lighter skinned coach. And for not lack of better judgment, but for lack of having better words to use to substitute me saying light or darker. That's why I used it, because I don't have any substitute words. So I just said lighter or darker. I didn't like that from you, Mahomes. So if you're gonna do that, you need to clean your act up. So if you're gonna be, cordial and nice with one coach or whatever, or be respectful, then just be that way with all the coaches. Because what you got to realize is they're your coaches. Those are your coaches. Yeah. And that goes for anybody in any sport. Is if you're in the sport, see, that's what we try to separate in Eagles Web Boxing. If you're in sports, you gotta stop putting a color on sports. If somebody's good, they good. One of the most exciting football quarterbacks to me ever, and I'm probably a Tom Brady hater. But the most exciting, he wasn't the most exciting to me. One of the most exciting quarterbacks, the most colorful quarterbacks, was Mike Vick. I like Michael Vick, man. Oh, he was just amazing. Left-handed quarterback. He's just amazing to me. Just his athletic abilities. Okay. But one of my favorite quarterbacks, just because I like quarterbacks that throw that effing rock, is Drew Brees. It's one of my favorite quarterbacks. And one old school quarterback, one of my favorite quarterbacks was Dan Fouts. I'm sorry. A lot of people won't like that. Oh yeah, Brady over them and this and that. Drew Brees threw that tight, nasty little spiral. Man, please. Please. Are you kidding me? I'm definitely a Drew Brees fan. Sorry. I ain't a fanboy, but I'm definitely a fan. And I like Michael Vick. And they two different colored people. You know what I mean? Sports, there's no time for no color. If a motherfucker bad, they bad. Just like when Macho Man, Camacho was fighting. He's bad, a little light brown brother. He was a bad boy. He was an exhibition fighter that was found out later on. But his exhibition skills held up while he was a lighter weight. See, a lot of times when you're an exhibition fighter, that's all you can, like Paulie Malignaggi. So you're an exhibition fighter, you can stay at a lighter weight. But you move up, you go up to stuff like welterweight and all that shit. The exhibition, then you're going to get exposed as just that, an exhibition fighter. Yeah. But Derek said, yep, y'all sir said Derek, yeah, drunk as F, kicking off, yeah. Okay. Y'all sir said the sniff comes with the pop. Oh, okay. He said that Big Dummy Miller win yesterday. And that's another good point that Gil got there too. Randall Cunningham. Matter of fact, Randall Cunningham, before Michael Vick, he was like the standard of the athletic quarterback, like a type of standard. And we had him in there, but they wasn't giving them breaks, and they was putting them in offenses that they didn't work in and stuff like that. They was doing a lot of stuff to certain quarterbacks and stuff, because we know there was Pete's and stuff in there. We know about the other ones that was in there. We know about the Culpeppers and stuff like that they had. Now, Culpepper was just a big-ass quarterback. He just needed I think he needed a better line. But he had damn sure had the best receiver. He had damn sure had the best receiver there was at the time. That's for sure. Yeah, but he was more of a pocket passer too, though. He wasn't scramble. He was run your ass over, though. It's a big-ass quarterback. A friend of mine, his brother played quarterback in San Diego. Yeah. Somebody I knew from way back. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is, but yeah, he played quarterback for San Diego for a while. He got some starts. He's good though. He's a big boy. About like 6'5", something like that. 6'5", like 230, something like that. Nice sized quarterback. Yeah, with Randall Cunningham, that was another standard. Yeah, but Michael Vick took the shit to a whole nother level though. If you think about it, Mike Vick took that shit to it. Everybody know that because he had that speed. And hold that damn ball. He hold the ball out when he was running too. He hold the ball out like this. He hold the ball out this and be running his ass. So if you want to see, go back and look at some Michael Vick juke move video, some highlight films. If you think I'm playing, yeah. But let's not. Also, there's like little things out about Shakur Stevenson being the next generation of Matrix and all that. I don't even want to hear this kind of Matrix talk. And you guys can do it. Now, you can beef a lot of these fighters up if you want to. But remember, always come see Eagle once your fighter gets stopped or he gets destroyed for being a Matrix or something like that. When he get destroyed, make sure you come back. Don't run from me. Don't hide from me. Yeah. But we have another reporter, unknown reporter, who gives long enunciations about stuff, is saying that the Davis fight is about to get signed. But like I said, our new talk should be, when is the poster coming out? That's it. I only want to know when the poster's coming out. The poster, the marquee, when are they putting the poster out? Anything else, I don't want to hear about it. Put the poster out, then we're okay. If I don't see the poster, I don't see the flyer, whatever. If I don't see something, then forget it. Just forget it. I'm just saying, brother, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it, man. All I want to know about is posters. People gonna trip right now. It's like somebody asked me live, like not on here, but if somebody asked me about a fight, I said, "Do you got the poster out yet?" They not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. What you mean poster? Yeah, they got the flyer out. There's the poster out. Oh no, it haven't. Because what it's gonna make them say is they're gonna go right back to, oh no, it ain't really official yet. I'm like, okay. In other words, you don't know if they fighting or not. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Yeah. And we already know that Jermell, because Crawford got fights though. Crawford got fights if he wants them. He got fights because he got both the Charlo brothers want to fight him. And for some reason he don't want Maul at all. He said, "No, I'm just talking about your brother." And why don't I understand? Because Mel is more skilled than Maul is now. To me, what do y'all think? Y'all think Mel is more skilled? I think Mel is more skilled than Maul is. To be honest, I do. I think Mel he's had to go through more controversy than Maul has. But Bud don't want no part of Maul. Go get Maul. If you get one twin, you might as well sign both of them up. That'd be good if you sign both of them up for a year, like, you know what I mean? So you're not fighting Earl, but you fighting Mel, and then you fighting Maul too? Oh, shit. We're going to call you a beast. We're really going to call you a beast after you knock both of them out. Yeah, we're going to know Earl didn't want nothing. Yeah. And I guess another thing, the Tank is realizing that Mayweather may not have his best hand at interest. But I don't know, because we're probably gonna start talking about money again, and I try to keep money out of it. You know what I mean? Because eventually we're gonna have to talk about it, but there's no need to talk about their money like all the time we talk about it. It's like, every time we talk, that we gotta talk about their money. Yeah, but that's totally crazy though. That's totally crazy how people just get so incensed and enraged over their loved fighter. Oh, he's not ducking him. Oh, okay. He's not ducking him, but I'll tell you what. Even if you say he's not ducking him, but what we're not getting the fight. So they're not being ducked. That's all we know. And we're on the other side. You gonna fight them? My new word is show me the billboard. Show me the poster. Show me the photo that they putting up of you and him. Because other than that, I don't care, brother. What I care about? If you just gonna give us conversation. That is crazy. Crazy, man. Put us some fights out. Yeah. And I suggest to go back and watch the Larry Holmes versus Ken Norton. Watch that fight. If you want to see determination on one side and just on both sides and a lot of boxing skills and just a all out just a brawl battle. A good boxing some kind of a boxing / slugger type of fight. Y'all check that out, before the weekend. Because I know we're not going to get the fighters I want. Because I want 4 different fighters. I want that crazy bastard. I want I want all of them. Okay. Jerome Brown. Derek, you know Jerome Brown? You remember Jerome Brown? The tackle from the Eagles. 87-91. Gil got the numbers up there. Let the brother know that you know him, Derek. Pull out your football trivia right there. Pull it out, brother. Yeah. I don't know. I was never. Oh, what I needed to do, to be honest, is I needed to be more. I need to have more linemen, offensive linemen. I should have more offensive linemen on my list, because it's either quarterback, running back, receivers, or everything else is always defense. There's always corners, there's always safeties, there's always linebackers, and mostly like linebacker. A lot of linebackers, always linebackers. Every once in a while, in. I don't know if you guys are like that. When it comes to like football players, if you're like when you talk about the football players themselves, if you guys like more of the offense, more of the defensive players than offensive players. You spotlight more of because you always spotlight certain key positions on offense. When you had like the great centers, what was that center's name? Was it Golick? Was a great center and stuff like that. You had all these, especially for the Cowboys, when the Cowboys had all them, when they had them tackles and stuff, when they had, especially when they had Allen and all them, oh shit. When you talk about offensive, so nobody really talks about like a beefy offensive line. And they had the hardest jobs in football. Because they can take you down, but the way they can take you down, they can't hold, they can't grab. They have to technique and finesse your ass to block you off and get you to the ground. They can have their hands like this, but they can't grab. Like defense, you can grab and push off and all that shit, but offenses you can't. Pass, you gotta take nothing but hits and just like I'm defending. I gotta give them more credit, man. That you gotta be a badass to be on offense. To be an offensive line, to be a badass offensive lineman, you got to be something else. So, I mean, maybe I haven't done that in the past, but I'm gonna give them a shout out, man. Shout out to your offensive, the good offensive, not the ones that's just trying to get paid. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me? Put up a 1 if you can still hear me, because Derek is not answering Gil, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like, because last time I think the show quit. I think the stream quit, but it never showed me. Which that's some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. So Gil, so the thing with Jerome Brown is Gil knows him from Miami, I think, University of Miami. He's Hurricane, right? That's what you know. That's where you know him from. Hello. Collab cam. What is collab cam? What is that? Lord. Hello. Eagles Way of Boxing family. Y'all in there? Can y'all hear? Put up a one. Give me a thumbs up or put up a one, y'all, sir, or somebody. If you guys can hear me, because chat just died. It just got quiet when y'all was talking to each other. Yeah. Because if not, then I'm going to go if you guys do not. You guys don't say something, then I got to go, brother. I'm not going to stay in here talking about these great subjects, car crashes and all this other stuff if nobody's in here. Because I can just go I can check on my whip. See what the heck they done. What y'all did with the whipper? Okay, I guess everybody's gone again. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why my stream keeps stopping. Let me see if it's even playing. Oh wow, let me see. Eagles Way Up. Let me see. See what the heck they done. No, it's actually going, man. Yeah. But no, nobody's. So anyway, I'm gonna go then, man, because you guys aren't responding to each other. So it's not even about me. If you guys ain't even responding to each other, that means something happened to the stream again or something like that. And yes, I'm feeling like it did. But I went to go listen. I heard it, but maybe you guys aren't getting it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna catch you guys Wednesday, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. Pray for my survival and getting this car back, man. Today, I need my car, man. Yep, y'all know what it is. Nothing but blessings, baby, on this Monday. Sorry about that. Y'all got to hear all my clicking. I'm like, what the heck? Because something happened to my page that I usually write on. Something happened, so.